of Team USA women's basketball. How dare you make this decision? It's stupid. And I'm going to tell you why it's stupid. Caitlin Clark does not deserve a spot ahead of any of the players on this roster.
Caitlin Clark is one of the most promising and electrifying players in the WNBA. She quickly became a household name in women's basketball, especially since her brilliant days at the University of Iowa. Now playing for the Indiana Fever, Clark continues to impress and captivate fans with her exceptional skills on the court. Recently, however, news came as a surprise to everyone. Caitlin Clark was left off the final roster of the USA women's basketball team for the 2024 Paris Olympics. That's right, folks. The star everyone expected to see representing the USA in Paris won't be there. This decision has caused quite a stir and raised many questions about the selection criteria. The exclusion of Caitlin Clark caused an immediate reaction in the media. Stephen A. Smith, known for his strong and often controversial opinions, did not hesitate to express his outrage. He called the decision stupid, stating that leaving Clark out undermines the goal of elevating the WNBA brand. Smith believes that Clark's presence would be crucial for promoting women's basketball in the USA and around the world, given her immense popularity and impact on the game. And it's not hard to understand why. Since entering the WNBA, Clark has been one of the most watched and followed players. Her games attract massive audiences, and her ability to score points and lead her team is undeniable. Leaving her off the Olympic team seems to many like a missed opportunity to further promote women's sports and gain new fans. But how did Caitlin Clark react to all this? Surprisingly positive. In a recent interview, Clark demonstrated a mature and resilient attitude that has earned even more admiration from fans and the media.
I'm excited for the girls that are on the team. I know it's the most competitive team in the world, and I know it could have gone either way of me being on the team, me not being on the team. So, I'm excited for them. I'm going to be rooting them on to win gold. I was a kid that grew up watching the Olympics, so it'll be fun to watch them.
This statement shows great maturity and a positive outlook, even in the face of the disappointment of not being selected. Clark did not show bitterness or resentment. Instead, she used this experience as extra motivation to work even harder and be ready for the next opportunity. She also mentioned that this exclusion only adds more fuel to her motivation to compete and excel in the coming years. There's no disappointment. I think it just gives you something to work for. That's a dream. I hope one day I can be there, Clark said. I think it's just a bit more motivation, you remember that. And hopefully in 4 years, when those 4 years come around, I can be there. Clark's response to being left off the Olympic team was exemplary. Her professional and optimistic stance not only showed her strength of character, but also served as an inspiration to many young athletes who look up to her as a role model. She also highlighted that she is looking forward to taking some time off to rest and prepare for the remainder of the WNBA season. This shows that Clark is always focused on improving and being at her best, regardless of the challenges she faces. So folks, Caitlin Clark's exclusion from the USA Olympic team is undoubtedly a controversial decision that will continue to be discussed. Many still question the criteria used in the selection and how it might affect the visibility of women's basketball. However, the way Clark has handled this situation has been a true lesson in resilience and professionalism. Caitlin Clark's journey in women's basketball is a shining example of how to deal with adversity. Her positive attitude and determination to keep working hard are inspirations for all of us. It is remarkable to see how she has turned a personal disappointment into a source of motivation and growth. As we mentioned earlier, Clark stated that this exclusion only increases her motivation to try again in 2028. Her long-term vision and commitment to continuous improvement are traits that will certainly help her achieve her future goals. And of course, she will continue to be a key player for the Indiana Fever and the WNBA as a whole. But more than that, Caitlin Clark's story reminds us of the importance of persevering in the face of adversity and maintaining a positive attitude, even when things don't go as planned. Her reaction to being left off the Olympic team served as an example to many young athletes and to all of us who follow the sport. And who knows, in 2028, we might all see Caitlin Clark finally achieve her Olympic dream, representing the USA and showing the world all her talent. Until then, we will continue to follow her incredible career and cheer for her success in the WNBA. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any WNBA news. Leave your comment below about what you think of this situation. We want to know your opinion. See you next time.